Hi everybody and welcome back to the Upside Dan. So I got to see Sing 2 almost a month early and I'm actually very excited to talk about this movie. So let's get into my spoiler-free thoughts of the Illumination sequel, Sing 2. Buster Moon and his friends must persuade reclusive rock star Clay Calloway to join them for the opening of a new show. This film was directed and written by Garth Jennings. It stars the voice talents of Matthew McConaughey, Taron Egerton, Tori Kelly, Reese Witherspoon, Scarlett Johansson, Nick Kroll, Bobby Cannavale, Halsey, Bono, André, Pharrell Williams, Letitia Wright, Chelsea Peretti, Jennifer Saunders, and Garth Jennings. I was never really a fan of Illumination. I did like a couple of the Despicable Me movies, not Minions, and I have not seen Despicable Me 3. I think that they do a really good job with their animation. I just think their story is where it's really lacking. It's just not interesting, or it's too bombastic, or it's too over the top, or it's just not fun. Just a lot of stuff with the stories. But I decided to check out Sing 2 because there was an opportunity for me to go to an early access screening almost a month early. So I watched Sing 1 earlier in the day, and then I went right into Sing 2. My Sing 1 review will be coming after this, so definitely keep an eye out for that. I was still excited to see Sing 2 just because it was kind of cool to go to an early access screening. I mean, this was just a public screening, anyone could have bought tickets, but I was really excited to go check this out. I was hoping it was going to be good. I go to it and I gotta say that I did have a fun time here. Again, I love the characters, just like I did in the first one. They're energetic, they're fun, they're all kind of different, they're funny. I really enjoyed that about this film. I think that the voice talents, again, are really good. I mean, this is an all-star voice cast. I think that they all brought a lot to their characters. They all really sing here, and of course the newcomers, like Halsey especially. She has a really good voice. She had a pretty funny character, a little annoying at times, but I really liked the characters here, even though I will get to some of my negatives. I just love the animation of humanoid animals, like in the vein of Zootopia, which is a far superior film than both Sings, I will say, but it looks cool. You know, I think that they did a really good job with the animation here. I love the themes and messages in this film. While predictable, while cliche, and especially for like an animated film like this, yes, they were predictable. The story was predictable. All the character arcs were pretty predictable. The themes and messages that they're trying to convey are pretty cliche, but I still enjoy them, and I still think that they're important messages and themes to convey. Whether it's kids movies, you know, adult movies, whatever, I think that it can be very important to follow your dream, try to do something new, try to face your fears. I think that those are all really good messages that are shown in this film. So is this film fun and funny? I think so. I had a lot of fun with it. I was entertained throughout. I would even say I was more entertained more often than even in the first one. It was an entertaining story. I cared that these characters got from A to B safely in a happy-go-lucky kind of way, and I do think that this is a happy movie that'll put a smile on a lot of people's faces. It's just a harmless animated kids film to see over the holidays, I think, and I think you can have a fun time with it whether you're a kid or adult. I mean, a criticism of Illumination is that I think that they definitely aim more towards kids, and that's still true here, but I think that the music just adds that oomph, that energy that you need in a movie like this. Because just singing, and that is your dream, like singing, performing, all of that, facing your fears when it comes to singing or performing or dancing or whatever. I think that that is all very important stuff to learn, and I think that it's conveyed here well, and I think that a musical is important for that message because a lot of people do want to be a star. You know, they want to sing, they want to perform, they want to dance, they want to act, they want to do all this stuff that they may not think that they can do, or they think that they can do, but they're not having any luck with it. So I do think that for those messages, a musical is an important route to go. I don't think I would have liked these movies as much as I did without the music element. Even though I will say, a lot of pop songs, obviously, just like the first one, a lot of modern pop songs that literally are in the spotlight right now. Some that were in the spotlight years and years ago, some way older classic songs, of course. I mean, you do have U2 in here. Bono plays a character in here. So you do get that mix of songs on top of the pop songs. I do think that the voice cast does a great job at voice acting, but also performing these songs. I loved the scene, I still haven't found what I'm looking for, by U2. Bono does a really good job. Tori Kelly does a really good job. This cast just really does a good job singing. I think that they have great voices. Like I said, Halsey has an amazing voice when she starts singing. Reese Witherspoon, I've always been a fan of her. Matthew McConaughey as this character I think is really fun. Really, this voice cast in general is just really fun across the board. Bobby Cannavale as Jimmy Crystal was fun. There was a scene where my theater laughed out loud. Yeah, I love Clay Calloway. Some of Bono's acting isn't. Just the delivery of it. There was one, it's in the trailers, but he's like, I haven't performed in over 15 years.
Don't you miss the music? even heard one of my songs in over 15 years.
Like, that was a little over the top, but I did think that he did a good job, and I really enjoyed the character of Clay Calloway. I think over the holiday season, you can have a fun time with this one, bring your kids to the theater. It does come out on December 22nd, not too long after Spider-Man, so it's gonna have a hard time. But I think it will still do a really good job, because animated kid movies like this, they do a good job at the box office, which is great. I want to get people out there to the theater. I think you can have a fun time with this. Adults, take your kids. I think you might at least enjoy it a little bit. And even if you don't, I don't think you'll dread your time with it. But let me get to my negatives. The characters, even though I said I love them, and I do think that they do good characters, this one I did not feel much character development between a lot of characters, especially the new ones. In the first one, you did get some character development. There were some issues with the character development and the pacing of the story in the first one as well. But in this one, I felt it even more. Portia Crystal Halsey's character didn't have much character development, I felt. I just thought her character development could have been better. Clay Calloway's even, I thought he was so against doing the show or having anything to do with any of them, and he kind of turned that around pretty abruptly. And I do feel some of the story pacing issues, like they would just go back and forth. Characters would just come to where they are, which is basically Las Vegas, but a fictional city in this world. They would just come back and forth, and they would get there right away. You know, a character would go to see Clay Calloway, come back real quick, or not that quick, but like it seemed to have a lot of pacing issues in the story and in the character development. I do still like the characters. I have fun with these characters. I wish we had more time to visualize the spectacle that was going on. Sometimes it would just cut to the next scene. It wouldn't be the whole song. They would just go right to the next scene or stop the song or something like that. I just wish we had more time to breathe. I did like the final act with I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For. I thought that was really well done. A really emotional and really a spectacle to see in animation. I had fun with it. I chuckled a few times. There was a laugh out loud moment, I think, for my theater. It was fun watching it in a fully packed theater because the theater was packed. I haven't really watched many critic reviews or anything or seen or read anything. I may like it way more than other people, but then again, I also liked Clifford kind of. I enjoyed it. I had fun. I think that you can have fun with your family this holiday season. Before I get to my rating, what did you think of Sing 2? Please comment down below. Give me all your thoughts on Sing 1 and 2 even. What do you think of Illumination? Did you have fun with Sing 2? Let me know down in that comment section. Please blow up that comment section. But what would I give Sing 2? Sing 2 gets a 7.5 out of 10 from me. That's a 7.5 out of 10 for Sing 2. If you liked what you've seen here and you want to see some more, click around here to see some more content from me. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video with the Illumination fans in your life. Hit that notification bell, subscribe, and come to the upside down.